All right, so I wanted to go over bunker snags. So if you look at the Marine Fisheries Council, let me strike that. If you look at the laws that New Jersey adopted from the Marine Fisheries Council, that's what I read. I didn't read the whole Atlantic States Marine Fisheries Council rule book. I just read what New Jersey adopted. So I don't know if they're different or they're exact. But I will tell you for New Jersey, it is not illegal to snag bunker. It's just illegal to fish with natural bait without an inline, non-offset circle hook. So I tied up, and I used these last year. I bought these, I believe they're 8.0 or 9.0 non-offset inline circle hooks. And man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even show you on here, but this is a non-offset. It's perfectly straight, and this is an offset. It's got a wang to it. It's a little bit offset. So this you can't use. You can't use offset circle hooks. You have to use non-offset inline circle hooks. So what I did last year is I bought this big old circle hook, and I just tied up this rig, right? So all it is a barrel swivel, like 100 pound, 120 pound, I don't know, barrel swivel with a dropper loop with your non-offset inline circle hook, and then just a loop on the bottom for a sinker, right? So this loop is very easy. You just keep a loop there, and you can change whatever size sinker you want to use. When it's real snotty out, you might want 2 ounce, but for the most part, probably just 1 ounce. And or maybe more, maybe you want 3, I don't know. And I tied this one up. It's a little bit different, and I don't think it's going to work as well, but I wanted to try to get away from dropper loops because they are they take away a lot of the line strength. So I tried this, just tying basically a Palomar knot to your knot. I tried snelling the knot, and I actually broke the snell knot twice while tensioning it, and it's probably just operator error. But I was like, all right, I'm out of the snell knot. I'm probably just doing it wrong, but I just went back to the Palomar because why not, right? Palomar's a great knot. And all I did was basically the same thing. I just tied a little sinker to it. I was thinking about getting those vertical jigging swivels where it's got that little snap ring on the side, and you could maybe have like 2 points of contact, or maybe a 3-way swivel. But you could do it however you want. This is just the way I did it. So I don't think it's going to work as well because I'm not going to have the weight attached to the line like I do here. It's kind of like independent of itself. So I'm still going to give it a shot because it interested me. But yeah, so this is perfectly legal. If you read the rule book, you are allowed to snag bunker. The only thing is if you're fishing with natural bait, and it's not counting land animals. Not that you're putting a chicken thigh on your hook, but if you are using like a fat cow jig strip, like a pork rind, you can still use a regular hook for that. You don't need a circle hook if you're using a pork rind. It's only for like using natural bait from the sea. I forget what they call it. Probably a sea animal. I don't know. So this is it, and you're allowed to. It's perfectly legal, and you can snag and drop with this, and it works. It does not work. Let me just clear that up. It does not work as good as a traditional bunker snag like we used for years. Those things work fantastic. This works okay. You get it in a nice pile of bait and rip it through. Yeah, you'll probably get it through the first time, maybe second or third try. It's not perfect, but snagging and dropping works really well, and you can still do it with a rig like this. Feel free to tie it however you want. Use whatever knot you want. There's a lot of personalities on the internet, and they might not like my knots or my hook or whatever. But what I'm trying to tell you is that this is legal, and feel free to come up with your own version of this. This is 60-pound mono. I wanted the 60 because of the dropper loop. I'm probably realistically getting down to like, what's the dropper loop? Like maybe 80%, right? So 42 pound, roughly, right around there. So that's better than using 40 and getting knocked down to, 32. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. here. All right. That's my bunker snag. That's what I'm going to be using this fall legally. So if you see me throwing a snag, I'm not a regular old scumbag. I'm doing things by the book. So leave me alone. Surfcast NJ, thanks for watching. I'm sorry I haven't been putting out a lot of videos because fishing is slow and the videos suck. I literally cannot put together a good video right now because they're just so boring. They're boring for me and they're even more boring for you. I've been out, I put my time in, you know, 1, 2, 3 cocktail bluefish. I mean, who cares, right? I'm trying. The fall run for New Jersey is starting to kick off. We have very nice weather today. The wind was steady northeast for like over a month. It was terrible. I've been fishing the river. I've been fishing the ocean. Trust me, I've been putting in my time. And if you have been catching fish, good for you. And if you have been sucking, I'm right along there with you. So yeah, it's October 5th. And also, if you're interested on my TikTok, look at that. On my TikTok, I've been posting daily, well, maybe every other day. I've been working a lot too. But water temperature checks, which is really cool because like most of the time on the pages, like on the surfer pages and stuff, they use buoy temperatures. You can have a couple degrees off from that. So I'm just giving you my temperature, my surf temperature. Follow me on TikTok, Surfcast NJ also. And hope to see you soon.